After his mom's passing, young Peter Quill gets snatched up by a gang of interstellar thieves. Fast forward to 2014. Quill swipes a puzzling orb on the deserted planet Morag, only to be ambushed by Ronan the Accuser's fanatical crew, with Korath in the mix. Quill manages to escape with the orb, but Yondu catches wind of his thievery and puts a bounty on his head, while Ronan dispatches the assassin Gamora to retrieve the precious orb. Quill tries to sell the orb on Xander, but Gamora swoops in and swipes it. A brawl breaks out, and in comes Rocket, the snarky raccoon, and Groot, the lovable tree. The Nova Corps shows up and throws the whole gang into KYLN prison. Inside, Drax has a bone to pick with Gamora for her connection to Ronan, the guy who killed his loved ones. Quill convinces Drax that Gamora can bring Ronan down, but she spills the beans about betraying him. Turns out, Gamora plans to sell the orb to the Collector. Quill, Rocket, Groot, and Drax team up with her to escape the prison using Quill's ship, the Milano. Ronan and Thanos have a little heart-to-heart about Gamora's change of heart. Meanwhile, Quill and the gang make a hasty escape to nowhere, a sketchy space hangout made out of a massive celestial's noggin. Drax decides to dial up Ronan while the rest of the crew has an interesting encounter with Typhon. The orb reveals itself to be the Power Stone, a tiny but ridiculously powerful weapon that can turn you into cosmic dust. Typhon's slave, Karina, gets a little grabby with the stone, causing a major explosion that turns Typhon's collection into space confetti. Ronan struts in, handing Drax a big fat L without breaking a sweat. The gang makes a swift exit in their trusty ship, pursued by Ronan's posse and Nebula, Gamora's sis. Nebula's not feeling sisterly love, though, and she sends Gamora's ride to the scrap heap, leaving her floating in space. To top it all off, Ronan's goons snatch up the orb like it's their lucky day at the intergalactic yard sale. Quill gives Gamora his helmet so she doesn't turn into a floating astronaut pancake, and he gets in touch with Yondu for a rescue mission. Yondu swoops in like a hero and saves the day. Rocket, Drax, and Groot get all riled up and ready to brawl with Yondu, but Quill steps in with some smooth talking and strikes a deal: hand over the orb in exchange for their freedom. Over on Ronan's megaship, the Dark Aster, he jams the stone into his warhammer. He gives Thanos a call, basically telling him, "I'm gonna wreck you," and then destroy Xander. Just FYI. And to add fuel to the family drama, Nebula, filled with a serious grudge against her adopted daddy, joins forces with Ronan. Let the cosmic chaos begin. The Ravagers and Quill's crew team up with the Nova Corps to take on the Dark Aster at Xander. Ronan wrecks the Nova Corps fleet with his supercharged warhammer. Drax takes out Korath, and Gamora defeats Nebula, who escapes. But they're no match for Ronan until Rocket crashes a Ravager ship into the Dark Aster. The damaged ship crash lands on Xander, and Groot sacrifices himself to protect the group. Ronan emerges ready to obliterate Xander, but Quill distracts him, giving Drax and Rocket a chance to destroy his warhammer. Quill snatches the freed stone and, with Gamora, Drax, and Rocket, uses it to zap Ronan out of existence. In the aftermath, Quill pulls a fast one on Yondu by swapping containers, giving the Real Stone to the Nova Corps. The group, now known as the Guardians of the Galaxy, has their criminal records wiped clean. Quill discovers he's only half human, with his father belonging to an ancient, mysterious species. He finally opens his mother's last gift, a cassette tape filled with her favorite songs. The Guardians set off in the revamped Milano, carrying a potted sapling from Groot that grows into a baby version of him.